I've known him since I was a kid. He's special
How does
person.
one meet Magic Johnson as a kid?
Well, that's a good question. I also have a good Shaq story. I don't know if we have time.
Shaq?
Yeah.
Oh, we love Shaq on the
Okay.
Courtside Club.
Okay.
He'll be here. He has a Courtside Club hat. We just need to get him on.
You got to get him on.
But he's a busy man.
He's a busy man and a big man. You're going to need about...
Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure he'll come on.
So, I mean, this is your show, so you're asking me. This is not something that I talk about a lot, but for those who don't know, my dad is CEO, founder of Starbucks. He actually just went back to the company in March, CEO for the third time. He's 69.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's not a congrats. I mean, it's like, just retire.
Yeah.
So I grew up immersed, obviously Seattle. Mm-hmm. And Magic was the first and only person that ever owned a Starbucks. Multiple. So when I was like maybe 10, 11 years old, my dad went to Magic and said, we'd love for you to be our partner and build a series of Starbucks in low-income areas in South Central Los Angeles. Watts,
Cool.
Inglewood. So
Yeah.
I think he did like 8, 10, 12, something like that. And they're, to this day, like some of the most successful Starbucks. Because basically no companies would go into these neighborhoods. No retail stores. And when
Yeah.
Starbucks went in, it set the table and all of them went, especially because Magic endorsed it.
Right.
And they've been enormously successful. And so I got to know Magic as a kid very organically. He'd come over to the house. Obviously, he was done
cool.
playing, so he was over a lot. And he'd stay with us. And so for me, it was a very personal relationship. And that's why I was so protective. All these people like bothering the guy, but he obviously
Right.
didn't mind.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a Shaq story, too. Did you ever hear that one?
No, you didn't. We started
Okay.
there, then we backtracked.
This is your pod. I'm taking over here.
Yeah, go for it.
So-
At least I'm not being interviewed.
Well, I can flip it.
No, please don't.
So Shaq, before Magic or simultaneously, my pop went to Shaq and asked him the exact same question. And he was
Okay.
prime Shaq. Because this is like 2000. This is like amidst their three-peat.
Yeah.
And he's in L.A. and he wanted to do the same thing in South Central L.A. And Shaq was like, black people don't drink coffee. Because where he was from, he had never seen it.
Yeah.
And that's literally what he told my dad. He was like, I never seen anybody of color drink coffee. The answer is no. And so every time he sees me now, he's like, I hate myself. Like I could have been one of the greats, like Magic, like Shaq, Howard. He's always like,
Because he's such a businessman, Shaq
he
is.
didn't buy into it, and so he
Right.
couldn't support it.
Right.
He is a businessman,
Right.
But he
so I'm
didn't believe
saying
in
now
the
he's
product.
kicking himself because
Yeah.
he's like,
Oh, it would have been
yeah,
substantial.
It would have been massive.
Substantial.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm drinking a Starbucks around him, he's just like, what got away? What could have been?
What's up, guys? It's Rachel DeMita. Thank you so much for watching Courtside Club. Make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcast. We have new episodes coming to you guys every single week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.